Hello everyone, welcome to the channel where we provide a solution to your problem. Remember to subscribe and give the bell to activate all notifications so you don't miss any new videos or tips, and we already have the members tab so you can join and you can be a beginner, technofan or technomaster, it depends how you want to support me. This is going to help better content for the channel, better camera, better audio, better everything now to be able to record and edit a whole day, so they will have more followed videos and they will start to support me and they will have from the advantages such as answering questions live, personal advice, or even that I make a WhatsApp group and in that group answer all your doubts at the moment, and then we are going to the video. Well, this time we are going to repair, or we are going to see the failures and how they are. Check out what is a door lock of the Whirlpool Xpert washing machine, which is this model, the 3-pin or many, which is the thick or the switch. Then there are two models, one on the right side that does not have a switch on the top and the one on the left side that has a switch on the top. The one on the right is new, but it is for testing. The one on the left is obviously used as I bring it later in the backpack and everything gets dirty. To disassemble it, we just flip it over and remove this base. This white or beige base is only removed by making a lever, like practically all the things in the Whirlpool that are pressure, and to remove this other one and what is the bobinator and the platinum, because we just put here I pry in these parts. And that's it, it comes out quite easy. You don't have to use force or anything good, because we already have this. This here is practically nothing more than the little leg that closes the circuit. Remember to lubricate it well so that it comes out and enters easily. This in case it is failing you, because many times they start to fail due to humidity. Then just clean it, clean the platinum, they are left to see, but the recommended thing is always to change it. Here we have what is the safety itself to disassemble it, because it still has some eyebrows. The eyebrows, we raise them little by little, we are turning the what is the safety. Remember that if you like this type of videos, leave your like, because that helps me to know if I have what types of videos they like, and with that I am uploading more videos, or I stop uploading the video that has practically no likes. Well, I stop uploading this type of content because I know you don't like it. Well, here we have the door lock, which is a pretty simple insurance, but I'm going to show you a little how it works. Right now we're going to try to make a diagram so that the technicians understand it a little well. If they are already technicians who know, then they will know, but if you are starting in the technicians, well, the left side of the coil side is connected to the pin that goes to the bottom, seeing it as it is. I have that means that the little leg of the belay, the one at the bottom, is connected here to this is where it is connected, and on this side it is connected to the middle one. That means that the two pins at the bottom are coil, but here it has a pill. This pill is responsible for that. When it heats up, it stops passing current, it comes out, so then the locks also get stuck until it cools down. Reactivate this and that's it. This being the cleaning remains, but you can try the bobinator just energizing in this pin and in the one next to it with 120, or in series. Here is another one, the platinum. The platinum output is this, but it shares a central pin with the coil that would be, well, the central pin. In theory, if you want to bypass this one, you would surely have to play this pin with this one here is delete. That not touching it is worth if you are not going to be short or damage your card. Right now I am going to make a small diagram so that those who are starting but who more or less see how the connection is going understand it a little better. Well, here I'm going to simulate the 3 legs, or the 3 pins, or the 3 connections. We're going to list the bottom up 1, 2 and 3 to see them like this. The same 1, 2 and 3, the connection comes out. The one it doesn't have would be 0 here on the little leg. 3 is platinum, and in the central leg is in theory a line, because it is a line, can be neutral, but well, it is a line. It is a terminal that energizes. It comes out here from in the lower part, carries a coil. The coil that is in charge is a coil or a solenoid, as well, when you energize the coil, when you energize pin 1 and pin 2, what it is going to do is going to close the platinum, which in theory would already have continuity. Pin 2 with pin 3. For more specific, here you put line and here also line. or neutral, either of the two is indifferent how you want to try it, and this 3 is output, which means that 3 is the one that is going to give you the closure of well return in theory for the card, which is the closure here. I am going to simulate the little pill that cuts no, that is here what happens, that energizes, and after so much and so much you can to avoid burning the solenoid, the little pill, in fact many times it is even cancelled by many technicians. It is very easy to see so that you understand. I'm going to mark here what the solenoid does. The solenoid, let's say that every time you activate the solenoid it's going to close circuit 3. If you reactivate or energize it, it's going to cut circuit 3. It's going to join as if it were a switch. An electric switch, practically you energize, you cut it off, you energize it, you power it, cuts, and that's it. The circuit is very simple. If you are a technician or something, you are going to hear it and you understand it a little bit. You will see this super simple since it is a single of a coil and a platinum, and that's it. There's nothing else to do. As I tell you, here we have it. Look who's pin 1, pin 2 and pin 3. This circuit is the one I'm telling you. Look, this is the one that pulls, travels and moves a gear so that the platinum goes down. Which in theory would be like this. Look, I'm going to simulate it there. In theory, it's as if I had activated it. So then here to test in theory, well, we're going to test it with the multimeter here in continuity or in series. You can also test it in series with the series. That means a light bulb and already a spotlight with a pin here is happening. So what does it mean? That here right now it should not happen to us because it is deactivated. To activate it we would have to energize the central pin and the bottom pin so that the top pin and the central pin have continuity. Is quite easy. That is, the only thing you do these tests, if you energize the 1 and the 2 and the 2 and the 3 have no continuity, practically your insurance is no longer useful. Here activated it quickly, ready, you saw the movement and everything it did is activated is a solenoid goes in and out of flight, ready, that's it. Now we have to test that it is actually giving continuity, and ready, it is giving continuity, then it has already been proven. This insurance is what the insurance is and what the coil is. Look, there is continuity, you can see it in the multimeter. If you can't hear it, you can see it in the multimeter that is being given continuity here is going to give a reading because it is coil is going to give a reading, then that sure you can also leave the little plate and everything here. I am going to try another one that this is the only extra that comes here. I'm going to close the lid because this is the one that activates with the safety when it goes down. Look, there is this, the only one that is a normal micro, like outside of microwave, is a pretty simple micro switch. This one I'm low, well I already lowered the lid and all. This is a pretty simple microphone, it's like the one in microwaves. Look here, all you have to do is close the safety and put these two and it should beep. Look, when it's beeping and you release the safety it shouldn't beep anymore, or that's it. Continuity should not happen, then this one is very easy to check. Well, now we are going to check the other one set up so you can see that it is in reality and that they are all the same. Here without continuity nothing here. You can hear that it beeps because I touched the two legs, but look, no. It has it does not have that, so you can see that the multimeter is useful. Now what we are going to do, we are going to energize it, but so that you can see that if it closes the circuit I am going to close it manually. I am going to lower it with my hand so that you can see that if it stops at the top, and I'm going to energize either with series with 120. Look, click there, you saw the spark and it's already closed. Look, you saw it already closed, it's already in theory the door closed. This is the only thing that these insurances do, and they already let a continuity pass. Or they close the circuit as it should be said. Then now if it should happen, look, because we already closed it and that's it is already happening to me, then see it on the multimeter or listen to it and it is already happening. So what does it mean? That this is also approved practically. Then the only thing what is left then is to set up the other circuit or set up the other one to give you some assembly tips. And what you have to do anyway, if you want to release this one, you re-energize it and see how it is released. Click there, it is, and it is already released. Look, you saw then, so you can try it, you can clean it and everything before buying it. If you see that it already fails a lot, and better buy it, but you get rid of or remove the doubt. So remember that if you can't support me by sponsoring the channel or paid subscriber, the content goes to follow for everyone, but I just remind you that if you want to support me, subscribe to my channel. That supports me, motivates me a lot. Remember that you also save maybe you a yarn, and the subscription is free anyway. Subscribe to the channels that are in the description below. And that helps me a lot. Well, here we have the little diagram in case you want to save it like this. Look, it's quite easy, and that you see it as it is in the door lock. Remember to leave your like to know that you like these videos, and I will continue to bring how it is. Try more things, other actuators, other safe capacitors, of everything you want to know how to test sensor hall, whatever is valid, then to assemble it. We only put its cap. Remember to sand the platinum, which is where it sticks, to pour a drop of lubricant in this part in these. You start from here so that it opens and closes well, or a torment well, and you don't have a problem. And well, all that's left is to close this, and that's it. And well, I hope you liked it. If you liked it, like, comment, share, subscribe, and see you until next time.